Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is now time for game number 3 of tonight's PUBG EU Pro Scrims. The date is Thursday, the 12th of November, 2020. My name is Jorisar, and 17 teams are fighting here for the chance to earn the most points in tonight's 6 games in preparation for PCS this weekend. Let's see how they do. It's our second game on Erangel. And it's almost a 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock plane path, actually. So nice and chill through the middle of the circle. Map even, slicing like a knife. Most of the teams should be able to drop where they need to. FaZe Clan will have to go Millie base as Milta Power's a little bit out. Lipovka will also be out of the question, but equidistant to pretty much everywhere else on the map. I'm expecting still a couple of teams taking vehicles to Hospital area and South Georgia Pole. That'll be relatively straightforward. Down here near farm, we've actually got Dark Matter and 303. Getting very close to each other. A little bit too close for comfort. Dark Matter have grabbed vehicles. Chris Mazing will be able to make his way to farm. Are they going to attempt to play this 2v1 or are they going to loot elsewhere? It looks like they're going to loot elsewhere. Cobri also managing to get a gun, but fortunately Dark Matter have decided that moving to Milta is the way to go. This circle, now that's a ship. West of Novo. That's going to be a lot of fun. Big shift for a lot of these teams. And Dark Matter are saying, are we sure we want to loot Milta and not go down to Novo now? Novo looks to be reasonably good if anyone actually manages to get here early on. And then they can maybe hold the crossroads or something like that. That would be delightful. Na'Vi making a very, very early rotate. But they're doing so almost straight through FaZe's alternate drop spot. They're going to know this. And therefore they're actually splitting very quickly after they cross the bridge. Idsee's actually, though, on the west side of Sosnovka Island. Comfortably far away from the main road, and Senya looking like he might actually be going straight towards it. He hears the vehicle, at least. Okay, he's turning back. He hears the vehicle. That's good stuff coming out of there from Senya. The rest of Na'Vi now coming out across the bridge, and FaZe Clan opting to move further south, which is fair enough. Uncut Jewelry in Severny, and they're going to have a very long way to go. I think they've accepted that they're not going to be one of the early rotators. So they're just going to keep looting up, I suspect. And be generally fine. Team Liquid are going to be next to move in and around the bridge area. And as long as they do this one at a time, we're not going to have too much in the way of teams running into each other and suffering from a bridge camp scenario, I suspect. Team Liquid in formation across the bridge. Got Jeems first, then Ibby, Nixie and Clib joining the lineup in the rear. Na'Vi not focusing their attention on the bridge, although they will focus their attention on any team that chooses to roll up to their compounds. The Tab is off the beaten track, exactly where Team Liquid are moving in, actually. Jeems is literally going to run into him. Did Jeems see a player there? Oh, if Jeems saw the player there, the Tab must be sweating bullets right now. Oh dear, oh dear. That was very, very close indeed. Oh me, oh me, oh my. Circle now formally starting to shrink. All the teams that are going to be moving in early have probably done so. Yes, pull up have taken Observatory. So this is my favorite spot on all of Sosnovka Island. You get vantage points over everywhere. It's so difficult for people to push you. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Dark Matter are going to be the first ones in and around Novo. 303 have actually taken their time looting in and around farm. They're going to get here afterwards. 303 wary of the bridge camp. Not going to happen, though. They're good to go. Faye is the last member of TDM to make it in. He's going to do it in style. He's on a boat. Team Liquid and Na'Vi getting into a bit of a scuffle. That's Biestoloch going down to Jeems and Klib. It's because they've all taken this. This is very edgy, if you like, compound for Team Liquid to be taking. I thought they would have moved further south to somewhere like here. Vehicles finally now, meaning Omakin, are going to move in. Game Frame, as well as Erased, are now starting to move towards Milta. Erased are going to be a little bit slower, so that gives Game Frame the opportunity to just calmly pull in. They're not going to get bridge camped, I don't think. Via struggling a little bit here. And that's because he's being shot at from pull up, who are up and around Conservatory. Is Chris Mazing on the bridge? No, he's not. Okay, that was a bug. Game Frame coming up now. Ironic will get revived by Via. And I think 303 are going to take this as a sign that, yes, they got the knock, but they can't realistically take the position at the crossroads there, which is fair enough. Not much they can do. All 17 teams still alive. Here come Game Frame. Right next to half of Dark Matter, going into the other half now. Here come Bram and Faye. Game Frame have chosen to crash them anyway. Here we go. This is action. What a ridiculous grenade there from Bram. If that was cooked a little bit more, that would have smashed High Man for 6. Bram trying to hold the bottom of the stairs. It won't be able to make a difference, though. Game Frame have properly crashed in. Faye is in the hotel compound on the other side of the road. Looks for a headshot onto Tekkas. Won't find it. Does get a body shot, though. Tekkas down to about 50% HP. What do Ironic and Via do? I suspect if Faye can, he'll want to rejoin the rest of his team. Melman now scouting the crossroads area for Tornado Energy, but there'll be way too many shots here for them to do very much about it. 303 have got the base of Observatory on the west side. They definitely don't have the drop on pull-up here, so they can stare all they want, but unless pull-up decides to drop down, it's going to be very difficult to get a point out of this. Not impossible, which is why you keep looking. I just wouldn't bet the mortgage on it, that's all I'm saying. Is that an Iron Sights M4 on Anonymous? It is indeed. What's going on? Oh, we've got Anonym and Anonymous in the game. I'll have to be a little bit more selective with who I call what, but Anonymous here. Still with Iron Sights on the M4, interestingly enough. Needs a little bit more loot, I suspect. Will allow Northern Lights to just wheeze by. Oh dear, oh dear. Nexus trying to rotate through the creeps. Is that just going to be an individual kill? It looks like it. Getting shot from elsewhere. That's from south. Who's that? Yeah, that's the rest of Nexus. I want the confirmed kill onto Redzi. Redzi getting the right side of the rock so that it's very difficult for Hyrux to loot him for free. Here comes Execute 9 now as well. The creeps are going to have a whale of a time trying to rotate in here. Hyrux has to make some decisions. And a lot of them are going to be rather unpleasant. Who is going to be waiting for them at the other end of the bridge? This is the point where people start thinking about bridge camping. Honestly, if 3 teams are coming at you and you might get a handful of points, why not? Everyone's out of the circle anyway. Jones gets taken down to next to nothing, and I think the blue zone's going to kill him. Yes, it does. I think 1440 is going to suspect that, and he's going to run across to see if he can get the finish. Never mind. Rescue will. And that's Jones out. Down to about 1 HP earlier. Look at this. Execute 9, Nexus, and Creeps right next to each other. Oh, and guess what? Digital Athletics charging through the middle. Code Marco, not a care in the world, somehow managing to bypass all of this. Sees Hyrux and thinks, actually, I fancy myself a bit of this. Oh my god, Code Marco, what a brilliant shot! And that's why he fancied himself a bit of that. Thank you very much, I'll take that. However, they really do need to think about getting into zone at some point soon. Execute 9, getting peppered from afar. In the meantime, Observatory seems to be the place to be. Zone 3 is properly on here. We've got Team Liquid versus Northern Lights. in full... Oh. If that grenade landed just the other side of the tree, Mixie would be downed right now. Still 3 members of Team Liquid left alive. Needs to find a couple of seconds to heal. He will do that. Lou now in a lot of trouble. He needs one of these grenades to land. Even if he gets the knock onto Mixie, it's no guarantee that he's going to be able to res the rest of his team. So it's time for the high-risk, high-reward play. 19 health. Spotting Clip from up above, but the vehicle does the rest of the damage. Yes, Clip gets knocked, but unfortunately the Dasher he was driving will be there to finish it out. What a fortunate piece of observing. Right place, right time. That's a delightful PUBG moment, that is. And Team Liquid will live to fight another day. Northern Lights go out early. This is getting very, very crowded now over here. Erased on near the hotel overlooking Novo. We've then got Game Frame to their west. TDM, Dark Matter have still got the crossroads position. Pull Up, still in my favorite position in all of Sosnovka Island. And Omican have taken the crates in Novo for themselves. But it looks like Erase might be getting into a tussle with them at some point soon. Omican will know this as well. They'll heal the vehicle slowing down. And they'll make a decision for where they want to go. I'm not 100% sure they want to be in the crates. Maybe they want to go ahead and secure some buildings. I don't know. But this is weird, this. Not really sure where they want to go. And Faye, unfortunately, has found Jempty in the meantime. Just a single member of Dark Matter there, taking Jempty by surprise. Unfortunate way to lose a team member there for Omican. Still running around. I don't know what position they want to hold right now, but the other 3 of them should be okay. Erased in the meantime. They're just comfortably holding the high ground there on the other side of the road. Digital Athletics. Yes, they've gotten 3 kills, but they're literally sat out here right now, and they need to think of a credible way to get into zone. This is going to hurt. And they do not have those unlimited meds. Oh my god, centering in on Novo as well. Even Pull Up aren't in a good position anymore. What is this yoinkage on the circle? This is ridiculous for Phase 3. Of course, Phase 4 will move away from the water, so we know Phase 4 is more or less going to end up here now. Here come the sauna boys. It's a buffet, and on the menu is Execute 9. Not quite able to get the finish there, but someone else will. That's Game Frame picking up the frags and the elimination. Oh man, this is going to be ridiculous. This does give a chance, though, for teams like Team Liquid to reposition while everyone is running. Navi and Tornado Energy getting caught in a ridiculous tussle. Beautiful spray by the Tab. Really good. Alya knew where he was pre-fight and still wasn't able to get down. The Tab was prepared, man. Until this phase actually closes, I think it's reasonable to still try and get those revives off. Quizzy now just running for zone. The Tab and Orange are now up. Senya further back. Not sure Senya is going to be revived, to be perfectly honest. Quizzy playing the 1v2. The Tab once again absolutely on the ball. Quizzy down to 20 HP and having to heal. Here comes the Tab with the grenade. Orange coming in with one as well. A little bit too far on that one. This second one isn't, though. 43 damage. Smoke's coming in from Quizzy. And Orange will be able to get the knock. Senya out, unfortunately. Orange now looking for Melman. Knows that he was somewhere further down. Gets him with a beautiful 2x spray from the barrel. Na'Vi absolutely with the advantage now over Tornado Energy. However, Example is still between them and the circle. 303 Esports are looking here to maybe put some pressure on to Pull Up. I don't think they can realistically push. Yuri Boy is very close to Fragger. But I don't think they're looking for each other. I think they just want a position to defend. What are these teams going to do, though? We've got Digital Athletics, Creeps, Tornado Energy, and Na'Vi still to come in on this side. Team Liquid have moved into Novo proper. We've got Nexus around them. We've got Erased around them. Omican to their north, and Dark Batter beyond that. Novo is extremely crowded right now. Example. Has Example got a vehicle available? Yes, he does. My god, he's going to need it. 3 first aids and 10 bandages available. He should be able to survive to get into zone. But what sort of real estate is he going to take? The only uncontested bit of zone, really, is FaZe Clan. They've got the bottom third, more or less to themselves. And there we go. Phase 4, moving away from the water. No surprises here. Most teams aren't going to have to move beyond where they've gone already, except for Digital Athletics, which is going to be a little bit frustrating. And they're going to be asking themselves, where do we go? Moving via the north might be able to get them onto the coast, but that's not a fun position to rotate out of. That's not a place DA want to go. Here come Pull Up. They more or less have to move out of Observatory, or they will soon. Oh, Fuzzface spoiling the party. Fuzzface, that one-man band from last game. Fuzzface versus the world. What a great game mode that was. Omican and Dark Matter, by the way, are involved in a little bit of a problematic exchange that leads to Via going down straight away. Remember, Dark Matter got Gempty earlier, so this is sort of repaying the favor. Bence is actually on the low ground rather than on Observatory and catching 303 in an off angle. That's proved to make most of the difference. Anonym. Flashbangs in. Anonym out. Oh, that is such a good play from Anonym, but he's not able to make it stick. It was a 1v2. Jump out through the window, gets the knock through the front door, but I'm afraid that is going to be where that ends. Yuri Boy now. The last member alive and kicking. 4303 trying to get a hit onto Vanti. Both sides exchanging fire. The problem is we've got people third partying from behind as well. I think that's FaZe Clan. Creator through the smoke. That's it. 303 Esports eliminated. Too many angles to watch there, unfortunately. And really, it's this northern section that has me worried right now. Omican, next to Game Frame, next to Nexus, next to Team Liquid. They're sort of lying in wait right now, to be honest. It's almost like someone knows where Paige is, eh? Here comes Fuzzface. FaZe Clan, yes, they have the southern part of the circle. They've decided that now is the time to go for more. Fuzzface, though, going down himself. The rest of the squad says no. IT coming in with the trade. Vanti and Creator now for pull-up. Vanti down. We're left with Creator. Fuzzface, unfortunately, nowhere to go. FaZe Clan with 4 kills, 3 alive. Flashbang out, not producing any panic at the moment. Creator just patiently waiting. Oh, gets seen by ITZY there. Knowing that he's been seen, goes on the offensive. ITZY's got cover now as well, and teammates coming in. You'll know that Creator went prone, and Pull-Up gets eliminated. A courageous fight. They get Fuzzface. But FaZe Clan will continue forward. Now, where does FaZe go into the next circle? It looks like people aren't going to have to rotate out of Novo. At least part of it is going to be in. And the creeps now have to push off of Observatory. Unfortunately, FaZe Clan are right there, which is why they're going on the offensive. That's going to pay off for them as Uber goes down. Forebi looping further around to the west side. That earns them the point. Gustav and ITZY now. Gatekeeping creeps as they try and move further in. Code Marco appears to have mollied himself. I think he was holding. Yeah, he must have been holding a position and not wanting to give the points up. So that's Digital Athletics out of the game. Unfortunate. They were positioning themselves really good last time around. We didn't get to see exactly what happened there, but never mind. Corsac gets downed in a vehicle collision from Rizd. Again, unfortunate, but okay. Mixie looks to see if it's possible to get involved in any sort of third-party action. I think this might be being a little bit optimistic. And it is indeed. Arb takes down Mixie as he tries to go for the opportunistic points of Corsac and Rizd. Aitzi now moves in from FaZe Clan to where exactly Mixie was moments ago. And I suspect a potential push might come in here. A single player in a buggy. They know it's one person. The grenades come in. Omican's still on the northern side here compared to these guys, and Aitzi just hauling out, saying we don't want to have to deal with this right now. Tornado Energy, by the way, still alive. They are not fragging out this game. It's just Example left with a single kill on the board, but very close to getting into the placement point, so this is going to be worth it for them. All quiet as the teams basically don't want to move. The only team being particularly dynamic here are the creeps. They're outside. They have to move. Smoke preserving their position on the hillside. Have they got a ridge to play with here? Let's take a quick look. Oh, that's all downhill. Maybe if they, maybe if they sort of hold out here, like this kind of position should be okay. But you can't be very aggressive because so many buildings and stuff can peek you. So most of the way out of Novo, but not quite completely out of Novo yet. The Sauna Boys, by the way, have lost Sakura, but continue as a three-person squad. They've got 3 kills to their name so far. Here come the Sauna Boys. Misa getting the initial knock onto Hyman, and I think that's going to result in a push. It is indeed. Sunny and Arb now have to defend this position from the Sauna Boys, but they're in different buildings. Game frame with 7 kills so far this game. They're doing alright, but they'll shortly be down to a duo, I suspect. Unless they find a way to push the Sauna Boys back. If Hyman can crawl out of that house, actually. Maybe I've spoken too soon. Have I spoken too soon? Hyman might be able to crawl into the house that they're in. Wow! Nice one, Game Frame! I can appreciate that. That's cool. Okay. Very nicely done. The Sauna Boys moving in and around this hotel compound. But nothing they're doing is sticking at the moment. Nookie and the Dip on the west have decided to look further afield rather than focus their efforts purely in. They've also got the creeps further up as well, so plenty of action still to come. 9 teams left and 20 alive here at the 24-minute mark of this game. This is going to get very, very tinderboxy very quickly. We're really just waiting for Phase 6 to move in. Oh, here come the creeps. Okay, the creep's going more or less for the ledge I was talking about earlier. That's cool. Always makes you feel good as a caster. Means your analysis wasn't completely wasted. But I think this is the position they just have to play with. This is not the best position in the circle unless it goes west and properly ends up on top of them. It doesn't quite. I really wanted it to. I really did. But it doesn't quite, unfortunately. They now spot Game Frame outside on the balcony. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Arb. Oh, Arb. The Sauna boys have been found out now as well by the creeps. But unfortunately, an empty magazine means that Pashkez can't finish the job. It's okay, though. Teammate Forever will get that. That's 2 knocks onto the Sauna boys. Oh, Game Frame coming in to finish it off. The creeps are very unhappy about that. Lots of bullets going into the smokes now. Have we actually got the legs on these frags? Oh, you know what? That's not actually that far, but it won't be close enough to do damage. The Sauna boys and Game Frame having a right old tussle right now, but the creeps want the points. The creeps do not get it. Game Frame actually pick up the points there, and sadly the creeps are going to have to live to fight another day, using some of their utility as well. Sad times for Pashkez. Really well done, though, and really good spotting. Next circle now further out. Allows Omerkin. They're going to have to move out against Dark Matter. Page has got mere seconds. Seconds is all he needs, though, to get position on them. Dark Matter also have to move to respond. Tornado Energy has been spotted elsewhere. Oh, and Page with a beautiful mid-air shot from the barrel. We'll take him out. Now we have Nexus. Oh, they've got no choice but to rush out into Nexus as well, unfortunately. This is phase 7. What a great frag grenade. Nexus didn't spot that someone was already here. Oh my god, Page managing to get in. 11 HP. You're going to have to heal again straight away. What are you going to do about that blue? Page has to find a way round. Knocking 1440 is the way to do it. Around the side of the building. That's teammate T-Bone. Just about in circle. Vashku as well on 7 HP, but surviving. Omerkin with 3 players and 6 kills. 1440 is going to go down. You have to deal with Reski. Corsac, it's a beautiful shot. I think that was a headshot. Yes, it was. Vashku's helmet has gone through the smoke there. Going to need another helmet ASAP. And the creeps still enjoying this position, but I don't know how much longer they'll be able to enjoy it for. Pashkez and Forebi are doing a fantastic job. They've got 6 kills between them. And Omerkin now having to move beyond Nexus. Into phase clan as well. Oh, Page. A little bit too much. It's actually the Molotov that gets the knock on Page there. Will the creeps get the finish? No, Tundo does. That's a point on the board for Erased. 5 teams left alive. How are Nexus going to handle this? They might not. Erased at the moment are looking in a pretty good position to gatekeep everyone else who's south. Could be speaking too soon, though. Riz got very lucky not spotting the player who took him down to about 5 HP. And Idesy, oh, Idesy, doing almost what Fuzzface did last game, or at least starting it. That's 2 more kills for FaZe Clan, and they're into the top 3. That's Omegan Sports out. Creeps with 1 player. FaZe Clan with 1 player. Erased with 3. Riz, Tundo, and Corsac. Potentially pushing out now. They know that it's a 3v2 or a 3v1v1. Oh, Idesy's last stand is not going well. The buggy, unfortunately, obscuring the view a little bit too much. He goes to the right-hand side of the smoke, gets a shot onto Corsac. I think it was actually a headshot, but it's a little bit too far for him to try and win that fight. And it's now a 3v1. Erased, looking on track to win their chicken dinner. Pashkez, though, has survived so long in such a good position right now. Jindo spots him underneath the car, loosens him up, and Riz comes in with the finish. Team Erased with 6 kills, ladies and gentlemen, will record their first chicken dinner here. Congratulations to them, doing a fantastic job here in game number 3 on Erangel. That's Riz, Tundo, Corsac, and Namwa with the win. Creeps managed to make it in second place. They held a fantastic position, although I honestly thought they would have had to rotate out of there earlier. Clearly not. And using vehicles as cover as well to enhance that ridge that they had. They're in second place. And FaZe Clan with Itzy doing a tremendous job. They're pulling the team up to third.